Welcome back to Surviving with Shoeler. This is, ow! This is episode 22. Was that a bat? Where did it, oh my God. I think I need to lay down for a little bit. Oh God, it still stings. Wait, was that bat infected? I hope not.
Hey, Shoeler, back home so soon?
Oh, hey on Esper. Just feeling a little tired. Probably gonna call it a night a little early today.
Well, that's a shame. I went out to the store for golden carrots today.
Ooh, I'm sorry. I really gotta go.
All right, I'll save some for you in the fridge.
Thanks.
Oh, right.
What is wrong with that boy?
Hey, come on.
Huh? But, why can't I see? Oh my God, it's not going away. My hands are so blurry. What? How did I make that noise?
Shoeler, are you all right?
What's with the screaming?
I'm fine. Thank you for asking.
Do you want us to come up?
Oh my God, why did you have to rope me into it?
Can it?
That's all right. I'm coming down anyways.
Do you want any food before you head off to record your video?
No, I just gotta go on, Esper.
You're looking at the wrong guy, kid.
Look at me when you're talking to me.
Oh, sorry about that.
Wrong way. Don't play smart with me, boy.
Oh,
This kid.
am I there?
No, guy genius. You use your eyes.
I'm genuinely trying to look.
Don't give me that attitude.
That's it. I'm going. Bye.
Jeez, with the scream? What's the big idea?
Oh, now my head's pounding. Hand me something from the potion cabinet.
Oh, be careful with these guys. They're real powerful. Gotta use it with real responsibility.
Huh? What was that? What? Dang it. What? Where are they? How am I gonna find them with a condition like... Oh, come on. Oh, this is so stupid. Come on, Shoeler, you can do this. That's a long way down. Here I go. Thank you, Shoeler. Thank you so much, Shoeler. Please. How can we ever repay you? Well... They gave me glasses. Hey, quick shout out to Nizaritu and Espresso. Did they not do amazing with their acting? You should all go give them a follow because that was awesome and you'll be seeing more from them soon. Okay, thank you. Anyways, welcome back to Surviving with Shoeler. This is episode 22 and in this episode we are going to be building over there in my little city area. Get away from me! In all honesty, I'm not really a fan of working in this area. It's not really my build style. It's not something that I enjoy that much. But from time to time, I get an idea for a really cool build, whether it's like a concept or like a look. And today we have a very cool looking build that we will build shortly. We will also be working over here. I've had this plot of land just empty for years now, and it is going to finally be filled in, so we're gonna do that shortly too. But before we do any of that, I need you to subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment. If you've seen any of my videos before, it's required. It is your homework. If not, you have a little more time to make your decision. Okay, thank you. And finally, indulge me. I'm really proud of what I made last episode, so I just want to show that off again. I made this like cool little river that wraps around this whole terraforming for this cartographer's house. Come up this hill. Look at that. There's a nice, very beautiful A-frame. The interior's decked out. I'm just a huge fan of this. I love this watchtower too. Okay, thank you for indulging me. We can get to building right now. Okay, I just grabbed some blocks for this first build, which I have been thinking about what to put here for a very, very long time now. And honestly, even though it took me so long to get this like general area completed, I'm glad that I put off building something here for a while because I finally thought of something pretty freaking cool, which will be a re-equipment shed. Because, you know, I got like armor and equipment and items in my ender chest. I got some in my skeleton farm and I got some in my inventory. What I want is just like a centralized place where I can restock on my food, you know, grab some arrows and stuff, maybe some armor, and do some enchanting, which is what this build will house. I'm keeping it simple and just kind of like making it out of wood. And I'm just doing like a simple, like, you know, kind of angled build shape, kind of like this one. And that's just because this is kind of what fits best on this piece of land. And then I'm going to use deep slate for the roof, mainly just because I kind of like the way that it looks with this wood. And we'll use like tough slabs and stuff as like kind of like a border type thing, like this. Okay, there we go. See, nice and simple. I put some leaves on top of it to kind of break up the texture a little bit, and also like I'm kind of going for a little bit of like an overgrown type of like, you know, shed, but it is gonna feel really homey. And I'm just putting in some basic, you know, like structural support kind of stuff, I guess, right here. We'll have like a little wood shed out here, just, you know, for decorational reasons. And then I'm gonna dig out this floor so that we can put in some stone and stuff at the bottom. So yeah, I'm just gonna put in a quick little stone bricky floor with just like, I don't know, the occasional mossy cobblestone, or not mossy bricks and stuff. Okay, there we go. Now we're just gonna start getting in some barrels over here, like this. I think like one right here, and then there we go. Just some decorations, looking nice, looking nice. We'll get some more pots and stuff all around here. Just decorate it. Kind of like actually put like a thing around here, like that. And then we'll get in some logs over here and just place down a bunch of like campfires like that. And there we go. Looks very nice. It's just a pile of logs. One thing I love doing a little too much is just putting like, putting like, you know, signs and stuff on this stuff. It just looks good. And then how about a big door? Sure, why not a big door, you know? Big door entrance. Oh yeah, that's looking nice. But yeah, the rest of this is kind of just like decorations and stuff. So I'm just gonna do a quick time lapse of me decorating this place. So let's go. Okay, while I'm building this, I just want to talk about something that has been bothering me for this past academic year. So if you've watched my videos before, you would know that I live in the same room as my roommate. He's a great guy and a great roommate. I've actually been pretty lucky with college roommates, both this year and last year. But there's one thing he does that really gets me going. I'm just too afraid to mention it because it's like my only gripe with him, and I'd imagine that I'm a worse roommate and that he hates me, and if I mention this thing, then that's just gonna lead to him dumping all of his issues onto me. Anyways, you know that little shower lever you have to pull to like direct the water coming from the bathtub faucet to the shower faucet? You know how you usually turn the lever off when you're done showering? Yeah? Well, he doesn't do it. I can't count on two hands how many times I have turned on water in the morning only to be splashed with Arctic freezing water all over. It splashes me all over and it just ruins me for the rest of the day. I'm used to it now at this point, but man, it's scary to think that if I'm not fully there, you know, like in my head in the morning, I've got a vicious punishment coming. And hey, roommate, I won't reveal your name, but if you're watching this, hey, you should maybe put the shower lever down because sometimes I forget that you keep it up and it splashes me all over cold water. It's cool if you don't though. Kinda. Okay, check out this build. Okay, there we go. There's the shed. We did a couple things. Obviously this interior, pretty nice. Gonna put some armor over here shortly. Golden carrots over here, some tools over here, enchantment books over here. And then if we go down here, I really love this room. It's super small, kind of cramped and stuff, but I really love just this overgrown wet feel But we got, you know, a maxed out enchantment table. I'll probably put in some like lapis over here. And then, yeah, just some more storage and some other, you know, necessities and stuff. But yeah, this looks pretty good. We're just going to stock this up with some things that I need. So first up, I'm going to put on my diamond armor that I have had since like episode 13 or something when I went to go do a trial chamber. And we're just going to equip this guy with it. This is a little plugin that I have right here. It's pretty nice. Yeah, there we go. Little arms and stuff. I'll change the rotation just like a little bit. There we go. That looks pretty nice. And then we're just gonna stock this stuff up with a bunch of golden carrots. Let me get some more. Oh yeah, there we go. That's a lot of carrots. Nice. I also have some armor trims that I'll probably just put like right here. And then I have some books and like tools down here in this little room that I will also take up there. Honestly, like I really don't need this room anymore, this skeleton spawner, because I just trade with villagers now and it's so much more efficient, so more cost effective. It's so little time. We're just gonna fill this guy up all the way to the top with lapis. This is probably like really not efficient, but it'll work. Perfect. Yeah, now we got like a little room with just some stuff. If I ever need anything in here, probably mostly golden carrots, I'll just come in, grab some stuff and then leave. And then obviously ignoring my chest and crafting table and stuff, I think this is a very good addition to this little area. It's, you know, nice and simple. I kept the build very short so it wouldn't like kill any views or anything, but it fills in the area nicely. I'm really happy with it. And yeah, now this entire area is just like fully built in, which is just so like weird, honestly. Like it's been so long. But yeah, with that done, we're gonna go over into the city area and actually start working on this build. But before we do that, I have a quick announcement to make. I have a Cameo account and every dollar I earn on it goes to charity, specifically the Palestine Children's Relief Fund. This is something I've been doing for a while, and last episode I announced that we have raised over $136.72. Since last episode, we've raised over $100 more. So I had already recorded this little Cameo segment thing for this video, but while I was editing yesterday, I got a ping on my Discord saying that Mogswamp, a Minecraft YouTuber with over 2 million subscribers, you may know them, but Mogswamp was watching one of my videos on stream. I obviously joined in and chatted and stuff. It was a lot of fun, but when the video got to my Cameo segment, Mogswamp very graciously donated $100 to the charity.
What? Shoeler's based as hell? There you go, buddy. Thank you for doing that, bro. It's a great cause.
I just want to give a huge shout out to Mogswamp. It was freaking amazing that you did that. Super freaking cool. Yeah, it is a good cause. You were right. But yeah, it really means a lot to get support on something that, you know, I think is really cool from someone of your size. And yeah, thank you so much. That is so cool. I'll be talking more about Mogswamp later in the video. Hint, hint, Love Garden. But for now, I got a Cameo. All proceeds go to the PCRF. A video from me is only $1. Buy through the website, not through the app. Keep it clean. And back to Minecraft. Okay, back to Minecraft. So, I used to do this thing every single episode where I would basically like do like a time lapse of resource collecting, and it worked out really well. I collected a lot of resources and it was fantastic. I haven't done that in a while though, so honestly I'm running on empty. So I traveled over to behind the apartment to do some tree mining. I gathered a bunch of birch, a little bit of oak, and a tree's worth of jungle. Then I ran down into the mines to get some deep slate and granite. I then made the brave voyage back up to my wheat farm to collect some wheat to be crafted into some mud. Then I minced some garlic really fine and started heating my stainless steel pan over the high end of medium-low heat. Once that came to temperature, I added in some unseasoned chicken thighs. I used thighs because they were cheap, but breast and tenderloins work great too. All that matters is that they're unseasoned because we're gonna do that now. So I added in some salt, freshly grated black pepper, and a little paprika because I'm crazy like that, but you can add in whatever seasoning you want. While that cooked down, I started boiling some water and made sure to salt it nicely. After salting the water, I knew that my chicken was done on one side because it unstuck from my pan when I shook it. So I gave the chicken thighs a quick flip and seasoned their bottoms. Here, By not seasoning the bottom side first, a really nice fond developed at the bottom of the pan. That's all flavor from the chicken. Yummy. Once the last side of the chicken was done, I put that aside in a bowl and let it sit for a bit. I then added in my pasta to the boiling water. I use farfalle, but you can use whatever you like. Penne is my favorite. Back to the pan, I added in the garlic I chopped up earlier and began getting the fond off the bottom of the pan by deglazing with warm water and disturbing it with a wooden tool. Once all the water cooked down, I poured in some heavy whipping cream to deglaze the pan some more and to start working on the sauce. I then added in some black pepper and garlic powder and then stepped away. While letting that reduce, I made some trades for bricks with a villager, and once the pasta was done, I started spidering it into the sauce, making sure to transfer a little bit of the pasta water with it. I added in a knob of butter, stirred that around, took the pan off the heat, and added in some Parmesan. I gave that a stir, added in the chicken, and served up my pasta. Guys, this was so yummy.
Oh my gosh. This is the best pasta I have ever had in my life.
Then I went to grab some sandstone from my chests. Okay, well, there we freaking go. We got some blocks and stuff right here, a little bit over here too. And now we can actually get building this project. I don't know if I talked about what I'm going to be building yet, but I am going to be building a vintage shop. So I was hanging out with one of my siblings. We were in the big city and stuff, and we went into a vintage shop, and I was like, oh my gosh, I got so much inspiration. I was like, what if I made like a vintage shop here, but instead of putting in like, you know, vintage items or I guess they would be vintage items technically, but like I'll put in like memorabilia from this entire series into this shop over here. So that's what I'm going to be doing right now. Yeah, it's a pretty cool looking build. It's pretty straightforward, nothing crazy, but I really hope that you guys like it. We're just going to hit a time lapse now. Let's go. It's a great build. Yeah, I mean, it's a fairly simple little build. I mean, this is literally just a cube. This one's just 2 cubes. But, you know, it looks nice. I'm definitely very happy with, you know, the coloring on this. I think that this building is just very, you know, it's nice, light, and pretty. And then it's contrasted by this kind of darker, more dingy one in the background, and I think that that looks super cool. But yeah, it's a cool build. There's no interiors in either of them, nor do I have one planned for this one. But I do have one planned for over here. You know, obviously this is going to be my Shoeler's Antiquities. And so I already kind of started to think about things that I wanted to put in here. So in this dropper, I have, well, obviously, Sand Generator 3000 from episode 1. What the cluck? This is my mending villager that I accidentally shot to death. He was in the skeleton farm, but I put him there. This is the first cat that I got. And I didn't think that I was going to be able to find the cat because I have so many cats here. But I literally only ever got one jelly cat. So I know for certain that this is the first cat of this series. And then also in this dropper, I have a bunch of things. These are leather pants and boots that I wore on episode 1, 2, and maybe 3. Here's this thing from this intro and stuff. This is my original cyan bed. This is a new one. Original jungle boat, original bamboo raft with chest. You know, this is a new one as well. And then this is the Totem of Undying from the raid. And then this is my one of my banners that I put up. But yeah, I have a few other ideas. Like, I definitely want to put the Skibbity toilet and my statue in there sometime. But yeah, the reason why I'm not doing this interior this episode is because I want to throw it to you guys. You know, are there any specific things from this series that you really liked and that you want me to commemorate in this room? You know, let me know, please. Yeah, hopefully this will be a pretty cool build. You know, hopefully at a certain point, this thing is just going to have like items just flowing out of it. Like, I genuinely want this entire building to just be crowded with item after item after item after item after item, and then I want it to kind of billow out this way and then maybe billow out into this yard. Like, I want so many items to be coming in here, just because that would be really cool. But yeah, as for the build, there's some cool details that I like. I really like this like kind of fenced off type thing. I put the, like these little gray candles on the top of it. And so, I don't know, it just spiky. I don't know. And then I did just put like a little bit of like a, I don't know, like a seating area out here, but anything else could go in here if anyone has any good ideas. Obviously, I put in this fan that I think everyone's used this at a certain point, but I think it looks cool, so I put it here. And then over here, actually, a very nice little alleyway is developing. Obviously, we still have this spot, but if I walk in over here, it's feeling a lot cooler now that like the alleyway is just very like long. But yeah, I'm excited to get that, finished and closed off. But yeah, it's a cool build. It's nothing crazy. Hope you like it, please. And please give me suggestions on what to put in there. But that's going to be the second to last thing that we do this episode. And the final thing is, of course, adding someone to the Love Garden. Now today, of course, we are adding in Mog Swamp, obviously. But, as a small creator, it sincerely means a lot, when large creators like Mog Swamp, like go check out your videos or stream them and tell people to go subscribe. That was just so cool. It really caught me by surprise, honestly. I was just minding my own business, editing this episode, and then I see my face on the channel of a YouTuber who I've been watching for years. It's just crazy, and it really means a lot to get that kind of attention. I really enjoyed the fact that you watched it. Please feel free to watch any other video on stream. But yeah, thank you so much. And of course, thank you for the very generous donation to the PCRF. That was also super sick. But yeah, everyone go subscribe to Mog Swamp if you haven't already. Okay, well, welcome to the Love Garden. Thank you, Mog Swamp. Bye. Now, of course, that unfortunately brings us to the end of the video. I want to thank everyone for watching to the end of this video. A big shout out if you came from Mog Swamp's stream. And yeah, we got big things to do next episode and, in more episodes to come. So I really hope that you stick around and I really hope that you enjoy it all. I'm posting about every 2 weeks, so you should subscribe so you know when those are coming out. And also, obviously leave a like and a comment while you're down there. If you do feel so kind, you can also become a channel member to help support me make these videos. But yeah, that would be cool if you did that. Thank you. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you in 2 weeks. Bye.